Hey there, movie fans. This is going to be my Blu-ray update of August 2012. But first, I want to give a shout out. And this time I like to give one to the Classics 100. He is a person who has been on YouTube for a couple of years, if I'm correct. But he recently made some videos of his own. And he has a very nice collection and a very nice channel. So, you know, his amount of subscribers are very low. I don't exactly how low it is, but it is very low. So go check him out. The link is below. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. You know, he seems like a very nice guy, and like I said before, he has a very nice collection. So yeah, go check him out. The Classics 100. Okay, and now I'm going to show you my latest Blu-ray purchases. The first one is a release that you have seen many times, I'm sure, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It is the Digibook of Jaws. Yeah, it's a fantastic release, and the transfer is absolutely amazing. It never looks better before. I mean, they did a brilliant job on the transfer. It has many special features that you can see here, and it also has a new documentary, The Shark is Still Working, the Impact and Legacy of Jaws. Unfortunately, though, this is not the complete version. The version that is on this release has a duration of 100 minutes, and the complete version is over 3 hours. So I'm still hoping that they, you know, that they will release the complete version someday. But it's an incredible release, isn't it? This is, you know, so far and by far, my favorite Blu-ray release of this year. Jaws. Very happy to have this. Next is another Digibook. This is also from you know, part of the Universal 100th Anniversary Collector Series, just as Jaws, as you all know. King Kong. This is the Peter Jackson version from 2005, I believe. And I love the film. I know that not many people like it, but I love it. And you know, I'm a big King Kong fan. I do prefer the original, to be honest with you. But you know, this is just, I think Peter Jackson did an amazing job with this one. And the Digibooks looks wonderful as well. I even like the Dino De Laurentiis version from 1976, you know, which is known as one of the biggest flop of all time. But I've always enjoyed that one. It's the one with Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange. But you know, no matter how great this movie is, nothing can beat the original. I mean, the original, you know, it might look a little, I don't know, cheesy nowadays, or, you know, outdated or dated, but I think it's a great film, a great classic film. And this is kind of like, you know, Peter Jackson's love letter to the original. And a wonderful Digibook as well. And I also picked up the Digibook of Spartacus. Now they have other Digibooks as well. I probably will get that also. They have a Digibook of Gladiator, and they have a Digibook of Ray, which is the movie about Ray Charles with Jamie Foxx. So I will be getting those as well. But this is Spartacus. This is the exact same release as the previous release, so it doesn't have, you know, remastered or restored what do you call it again, transfer. You know, the transfer on the original and also on this one is actually very disappointing. I was hoping, you know, Universal has restored all these classic films like Jaws and To Kill a Mockingbird and The Sting and other films as well. And I was hoping they would do the same thing with Spartacus, but they didn't, unfortunately. But I've read recently on the internet that 20th Century Fox is going to re-release Patton on Blu-ray, and that will have a new, you know, remastered transfer. So that kind of gives you hope that, you know, Universal might do the same thing with Spartacus. But anyway, you know, despite the poor transfer, it is a brilliant film by Stanley Kubrick. And talking about Stanley Kubrick, I also got the digibook of Full Metal Jacket. I already have this on Blu-ray Steelbook from Canada, but I wanted to get this one as well. You know, there's actually two reasons why I wanted to get this. The first one is it's a digibook, and I absolutely love digibooks. And the second reason why I have this is because of the bonus disc, Stanley Kubrick's Boxes, which is an hour-long documentary about, I'm not really sure, but I believe it's about this documentary filmmaker, you know, the guy who made this documentary. He was invited by Stanley Kubrick's widow to look into these, you know, personal archives of Kubrick. So he has all these boxes with notes and scripts and you know, all that stuff, you know, sketches, all you know, stuff that Kubrick has worked on in his career. And I think that's what this documentary is about. And I haven't seen it, but I cannot wait to check it out. But this is a very beautiful release and a magnificent film, Full Metal Jacket. Next up is the Steelbook of Casino. Now, Kyle, Shagrat65, he asked me for, you know, a copy of this, and you know, I thought, why not, you know, pick one for myself as well. And you know, I love the film. It's a great film, and it's a very nice steelbook as well. Let me show you what the inside artwork looks like. Very nice steelbook and a fantastic film by Martin Scorsese. I picked up the steelbook of Saving Private Ryan. I didn't want to get this at first. I got this from Play.com, and I did not want to get this because I wanted to get the 2-disc version, and this only has 1 disc inside, as you can see here. There's a quick look at the artwork, by the way. Yeah, the 2-disc version has some special features on it. This only has the movie on high definition, but I already have the DVD box set of Saving Private Ryan, which also includes 2 documentaries and you know, a lot of special features. And they were quite the same as the Blu-ray release, so decided only to pick up the steelbook with the movie on the high definition, because I really wanted to see the movie on Blu-ray. And it's a great film. It's really a great, and also one of the most influential war movies of the last 20 years. I mean, without Saving Private Ryan, miniseries like Band of Brothers and the Pacific would never have been made. I really believe that. And I saw this movie in the theater, and it just blew my mind. I mean, the sequence at Normandy Beach, it was almost like you were there. There's this shot, this point of view shot, where you were looking through the eyes of Tom Hanks, and he's, running through the beach, and you see guys being hit and all these bullets flying around you. You don't see them flying around you, but you hear them flying around you. And I mean, that was amazing. The whole sequence was just amazing. And I think the whole movie is amazing to me. Great film, Saving Private Ryan. And here's another war movie by Steven Spielberg. It's War Horse. Beautiful film. I've seen this movie before, but I've never owned it before, until now, that is. And originally I wanted to get the American 4-disc set. It has a Blu-ray, a bonus Blu-ray, the DVD, and a digital copy. Now, I don't really care much for the digital copy and the DVD, but I wanted to get it because of the 2 Blu-rays. But to my surprise, I actually saw this in a store. This is the Dutch version, and it has the same special features as the American one, so I picked up this one. And it was also very cheap as well. This was 12 euros, or not even 12 euros. 11.99 to be exact. But yeah, it has great special features, including an hour-long documentary called A Filmmaking Journey, and some other featurettes as well. So it's a beautiful film, but I did not like everything about it. I mean, there's this subplot about 2 German brothers who, desert the German army. I didn't really like that. I didn't really care for them, to be honest. I actually cared more for the horse than for the 2 brothers. And another thing that I didn't like was why the German and French characters were speaking English to each other. That just really didn't make any sense. I mean, for example, Inglourious Basterds, that has many different languages, and it works perfectly. I mean, Quentin Tarantino did a great job with that. So I really believe Steven Spielberg could have done the same thing with that. But that's, kind of like the only complaints that I have. I mean, overall, it's a very beautiful film. Yeah. War Horse. Beautiful film. Next is Red Hill. Great film. This is an Australian revenge movie. I actually forgot about this film. But thanks to Shakra65, he did the the Blu-ray collection Redux videos, and he showed this in one of those videos. And immediately after I saw that video, I just went and ordered a copy. And it's a great film. It's about this guy who escaped from jail, and he goes back to his to his hometown, a very small little town, and he's on a killing spree. He kills everybody who was responsible for the dead, for the murder of his wife, really. Yeah, it's a great film, and thanks Kyle for reminding me. Next up is Kill the Gringo. This is a very entertaining action movie with Mel Gibson, and this is a Best Buy exclusive. You can see there's over 35 minutes of bonus content. Yeah, very entertaining film, and it kind of reminds me of Payback, the original version, not the director's cut. And you know, his character, I like to assume that the character that Mel Gibson plays in this movie is the same character that he played in Payback, because there's a lot of similarities between those two characters. So yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe it was the same character, I don't know. But it's a very fun action movie, and this is actually a much better title than the European title. In Europe, this movie is called How I Spent My Vacation. And I don't know about you, but I think that's a very misleading title. It sounds like a Jennifer Aniston, Kate Hudson romantic comedy, really. But yeah, very fun action movie. Get the Gringo. Next up is a Dutch film, De Bende van Os, or The Gang of Os. I actually gave this to Shagrat, in our trade as a surprise Blu-ray, because I thought you might like this as well. And I think this is one of the best Dutch films that I've seen in recent years. It's inspired, or well, basically it's based on true events, but they also added some fictional elements to it. It's basically about this girl. She plays a fictional character who's the owner of a cafe, and it's the place where the gang comes together every day, and she gets unwittingly, excuse me, she gets unwittingly mixed up in the dirty business of the gang, and she's doing everything to get out of it. And yeah, it's a fantastic film, and there's some great actors. I think her name is Sylvia Hoeks. I think she's a very talented actress. And there's also two actors from Bullhead, which is a Belgian film that was nominated for the best foreign language film. Matthias Schoenaerts, he's a great actor, and also he was in Bullhead as well. Frank Lammers, or Frank Lammers, that's how you call him in English. But yeah, great film, The Gang of Oz. And finally, I actually picked this up quite recently. This is a film that I heard many great things about it. There's supposed to be a twist somewhere, but yeah, I cannot wait to see it. I'm actually going to see this right after I'm done, making this video. So when you're watching this, I've probably already seen it. It is Cabin in the Woods. Now this is a Dutch release, and it has a very nice pop-up over here. You can see that here. It's very nice, Nothing really special, but it's a very nice release. A very nice slipcase. That's what this is. And here's the DVD Blu-ray combo. And like I said, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I will after this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, and there you go. These are my Blu-ray purchases of August 2012. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.